Deep in the heart of a quiet swamp, where frogs sang softly and fireflies danced above the water, lived a big green ogre named Shrek. He loved his peaceful mornings, the smell of fresh mud, and the sound of nature all around him. But lately, something felt wrong. The swamp, usually full of life, had grown quiet. The flowers drooped, the frogs had stopped singing, and even the bugs buzzed a little slower. Shrek scratched his head. That's odd. My swamp's never been this gloomy before. Just then, Donkey came trotting through the mud, cheerful as always. Hey Shrek, you notice the swamp's kinda sad today. Even the dragonflies look tired. Shrek sighed. I noticed. Don't know what's causing it, though. Donkey smiled. Maybe the swamp just needs a little music. Or a good story. Shrek rolled his eyes. Donkey, not everything can be fixed with singing. Donkey grinned. Maybe not, but it never hurts to try. Later that day, Shrek walked to his favorite spot, the glowberry patch, where magical flowers usually shimmered at night. But now they were dull and brown. He knelt down and gently touched a wilted petal. Poor little thing, he whispered. To his surprise, a tiny voice answered back, We're fading, Shrek. Shrek blinked. Did that flower just talk to me? Another weak voice followed. The magic of the swamp is disappearing. The kindness that keeps us alive is fading away. Shrek frowned. Kindness. What's that got to do with flowers glowing? Everything, said the flower softly. Kindness feeds the swamp. When hearts are happy, we shine. When hearts grow cold, we fade. Shrek stood up, deep in thought. Kindness, guess that's something this swamp's been missing. Determined to fix things, he called Donkey and Puss in Boots for help. All right, you two, he said, holding up a wilted flower. The swamp's losing its magic. We need to bring kindness back. Donkey gasped dramatically. You mean, like helping people? Sharing, smiling, Shrek sighed. All that mushy stuff, I'm not exactly good at. Puss flicked his tail proudly. Then we shall bring kindness back with bravery, charm, and perhaps a song. Shrek groaned. No songs. Let's just get this over with. Their first stop was at the house of the three little pigs. The pigs were yelling at each other, their voices echoing across the swamp. You broke my wall again. I told you to use bricks. Shrek stepped in. Oi, enough oinking. What's going on here? The pigs explained they'd been arguing about who worked hardest to build their home. Shrek scratched his chin and said, You know, maybe if you worked together, you'd have a stronger house. The pigs blinked, then nodded. You're right, Shrek. They hugged and started rebuilding this time, side by side. As they worked, a soft, golden shimmer spread through the trees. Donkey's ears twitched. Did you see that? The light's coming back. Shrek smiled. One act of kindness down. Let's keep going. Next, they found the fairy godmother sitting alone on a mossy log. Her wand was cracked, and her sparkle had faded. Donkey approached carefully. Fairy godmother, you okay? She sighed. No one asks for wishes anymore. I've forgotten what kindness feels like. Shrek walked closer and said gently, Maybe you need a wish of your own. Her eyes widened. Me, but I grant wishes, I don't receive them. Shrek smiled. Well, I wish you'd remember how to be happy. For the first time in years, the fairy godmother laughed a light, musical sound that made the air shimmer. Her wand glowed, and a wave of gold magic swept through the swamp. Puss smiled. 2 acts of kindness. We are unstoppable. Amigos. Their last stop was the old stone bridge, where Dragon was crying softly. Donkey ran forward. Honey, what's wrong? Dragon sniffled. Everyone's scared of me again. I just wanted to make new friends, but they all ran away. Shrek patted her tail. You can't let fear make your heart small. You've got a big one, dragon. That's what makes you special. He gathered wildflowers and wove them into a giant crown. Here, the swamp still loves you. Dragon smiled, tears sparkling like tiny gems. She took a deep breath and blew a gentle flame into the sky, lighting it up with warm golden light. The whole swamp began to glow again. The frogs sang, the fireflies danced, and the glowberry flowers sparkled brighter than ever. That night, Shrek stood on his porch, watching the swamp shimmer under the stars. Donkey sat beside him, munching on cookies. You did it, big guy, Donkey said with a grin. The swamp's happier than a donkey at a dance party. Shrek chuckled. Guess kindness really is magic. Puss nodded wisely. And friendship, my friend. Do not forget that. Shrek smiled, his reflection glowing faintly in the water. Maybe I'm not just an ogre after all. From the distance, the glowberry flowers whispered. Thank you, Shrek. The kindness has returned. Shrek yawned. Well, I'm glad. But I'm still not singing. Donkey grinned. That's okay. I'll sing for both of us. As Donkey's cheerful song filled the swamp, Shrek laughed. It was a deep, warm laugh that echoed through the night, mixing with the sounds of frogs and the gentle rustle of leaves. The swamp was alive again, not just with magic, but with joy, friendship, and kindness. And somewhere among the glowing flowers, a little voice whispered, kindness is the strongest magic of all. So, as the moon rose higher and the swamp sparkled under its silver light, Shrek stretched, looked up at the stars, and smiled softly. Good night, my swamp, he said. You're beautiful again. Then he went inside, blew out his candle, and drifted into a deep, peaceful sleep, dreaming of glowing flowers, happy friends, and a world made brighter by a little kindness. Moral of the story: kindness is the true magic that makes everything bloom. When you help others, even a little, you make the whole world shine brighter, just like Shrek did.